Hey, what's up guys? In this video we're checking out the public beta of Bazille or Bazille by Hey. That's u-he.com. I have to say that. So yeah, we're going to be looking at the oscillator sections here. So we have 4 oscillators, and when you start an initial patch, you have just a simple sine wave. You know, nothing too special. Just a simple sine wave, and it's from the output. Remember, the red is output to the input of this. So this will go out, and you have your volume mapped to your envelope 1, and that works out well. That makes sense. All right, so how you would change this from a sine to a saw would be with this knob here, and you can select like drop down. Instead of having like a different kind of input for each one, you can do it this way. You have a saw square, impulse, 2 pulse, half saw, and 3 resonant type ones. We're just going to be doing saw for now, right? Analog saw. So we have our output, and we can map that to our filter. We'll just leave it like so. Starting from the top, yeah. One thing I didn't really figure out right away. I was like, what's going on here? Each of these knobs with arrows pointing to them, those are modulation amounts or modulation depth, it says up there. So they don't do anything really, but what they do is they kind of allow the CV to act upon whatever it's pointed to, right? So we have our semitone and our sense here, so our pitch, right, does that, but this does nothing. Right, but if we like patch this in and we bring that down, it does something, and the depth is here. So now we know how that sort of kind of works, right? Another thing that I should mention, that if you want to make crazy bleep loops, is oscillators, they act as LFOs as well, and you can have the output of these oscillators go into these modulation sources, so you can get FM, which is pretty cool, right? So you can get extreme, well, not extreme, but you can get like FME sound, and you can even run that into the filter and the cutoff, and you can just do a bunch of crazy stuff and just go to town, or you know, the city, or whatever you want to do. So yeah, we have that. We have phase, which is like the phase start, where it starts. And what you can do is you can, like what I have been doing as of 5 minutes ago, is putting the random LFO into this, and then you have something that's really unpredictable and wacky. And imagine if you like just started wiring all this to everything else. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, we have yeah, what I've gathered is this is how you select your saw. So you start with a sine, so I guess the fundamental, and then you start here, and that works well. I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, well, I guess we'll keep it. We have, oh, never mind. Yeah, we have a way to add another oscillator to the oscillator. So we have a saw. We can match that with a square. No way to have it like a sub oscillator, I don't think. Maybe I'm missing something, but yeah, it's pretty cool. As we have that, we have like a hard sync type thing. Oh, I might want to turn that on, so we can kind of do a weird kind of hard sync with a saw or a triangle, or like a max. I'm not sure what that is. That's hard syncy. And what I'll do is I'll just map this to this. Oh, no, never mind. Stop that. Right, and you can do stuff like that, and that's pretty cool. Also, you can modulate the amplifier. And right, and that works out pretty well. You have 2 outputs. You have post amplifier and pre-amplifier. So the pre-amplifier, you know, you could have modulating, you know, another synthesizer or another oscillator, And you can do this. And you can get all sorts of weird stuff that way. So again, these giant modular synthesizers, what they are, they're just a bunch of, there are a few like other kind of specialty modules, but a lot of it is LFOs and oscillators. LFOs are just low frequency oscillators. So this has, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sound generators of varying frequency domains, and they can all be routed into each other, which is pretty cool. And that is one of the oscillators, and you can have just, you know, oscillators upon oscillators just going crazy, and it's just completely unpredictable. You can even have FM of you can have it modulating the filter. And you can just get like basically electricity. And yeah, hope that was interesting. Further stories as it develops. Hope you learn stuff. Check out u-he.com and check out the beta on the KVR forums. All right, take care.